Alright, we've taken care of the Petrozavodsk offensive. I mean, it's still ongoing here, obviously, but while we're busy there, we're also preparing for the attack on Murmansk. So, yeah, that makes sense. Now, let's actually... Oh, I have to go to Ush, right. I already have some of these, I guess, but... Let's take a look which of these is absolutely critical. I already have Northerners as well. So... What do I want here? AA Doctrine at the very least. Yes. So they can attack twice. And yeah, frontline artillery at this point. Yep. That's it here. Don't have any more points. Let's take a look at our units. Let's go for overstrength on them first, and then we'll see how much we'll have afterwards. I'm sure there are upgrades that I could do. But let's take care of this first. I really do think that making units stronger is the most useful, generally. Okay, so then technically I could upgrade my stuff, but the question is that actually even useful? Let's acquire some units here and see how much all that stuff costs. Currently I have 3 artillery pieces. I'm not sure if I can get any free units. Doesn't look like it. I currently have only 1 fighter. So I actually feel like I need at least 1 more, which will cost me a lot. Let's get the P-36 Hawk. I think that's even more important than getting more artillery, for example. Let's give it altitude and boom and zoom. Alright, with 181, there's not a lot I can do except try to look after their equipment. I need to take a look whether it's a winter offensive, major landing operations, but there's no winter. So basically I don't need the winter items. Let's go for equipment. This is okay. Both of these give me +1 movement, so I'm actually going to switch to gas AAA for the moment. Because it's already expensive enough. Oh, actually... Yeah, these trucks have 8 movement points, these have 7 movement points with the more artifacts. Actually, yeah, let's just give them this. If they're 120 anyway. It's sucky because I only have 60 left at that point. Wow. At this moment I can only give them the Vickers machine guns. Okay, things are a bit tricky here because I indeed just don't have that much. And I can't buy anything and I can't upgrade stuff. But even these Panzer IVs are too expensive. Alright, well, that's it. Let's take a look.
I still can't believe I've authorized this landing operation. Our troops have no experience or training for such an assault, and normally only a madman would attempt something like this. Luckily, that means the Bolsheviks aren't expecting us. We'll be in major trouble if they are.
Sure.
A marine landing operation carries many risks, some of them unobvious. First of all, you can't just drop your troops off anywhere you like. You'll need to find a beach or at least a flat stretch of the shore. That is, if your units aren't burdened with heavy equipment or transport vehicles. In that case, you will need seaport facilities to conduct the landing. And don't forget, until you secure an airfield, aviation will not be able to assist you.
Oh, right. Well, this is actually one of the first times when I actually found that what they said was indeed used. I completely forgot. They cannot have heavy equipment like trucks. Or they will be unable to land. Well, that also means they can switch to other equipment, like flamethrowers. Which is probably the best. I need to give them ground transport on the map though, so I'll basically just leave it at this. And let's get started with the Battle of Arkhangelsk.
I wish I brought you better news, gentlemen, but our business in northern Russia is not concluded.
Hold on. Didn't I just cut off the Soviet supply line there?
In Murmansk, yes, but now the Arctic convoys are sailing to Arkhangelsk.
Then our victory counted for little. The port of Arkhangelsk is out of our ground forces' reach.
Well, there's your answer then. We'll stage a landing operation by sea.
On that scale, we've never done it before.
Field Marshal, when I was in charge of the ports at Petsamo, I shipped tens of thousands of tons of ore across the Atlantic. I think I can ship a division or two to Arkhangelsk.
Sure.
If we succeed, we'll control both the White and the Barents Seas.
And we'll capture the Allies' supplies in the process. If they get mad, we can compensate them for their losses after the war.
Oh boy. Mad will be putting it mildly.
Leave the politics to me, gentlemen. You focus on Arkhangelsk. Let justice be done, though the world perish.
Maybe.
General Talvala, give me a status report. How was the weather on the sea? Not too choppy?
Above the water, not too bad. But below, there's a Soviet submarine infestation. But not to worry, we managed to slip through undetected and found a nice little beach to the west of Arkhangelsk. Well, beaches around here are anything but nice, but for a landing, that one will do.
Excellent. You may begin the operation when ready. Your first order of the day is to capture 2 ports, Zeleny Bor and Severodvinsk. Otherwise, we won't be able to send you the heavy armor, what little of it we do have. We also need an airfield to land our combat aviation. The one near the village of Katunina is perfect for it.
Gentlemen, a moment of your time. The port of Arkhangelsk and the infrastructure possess incredible economic value. Thus, I'm asking you to avoid undue collateral damage, General Talvala. The kind that usually accompanies airstrikes and indiscriminate shelling.
President Ruti, I've worked in the private sector long enough to know a thing or two about economic value. Indiscriminate shelling might be risky, but at war, it is often hard to shell discriminately.
No, the president is right. We should try and keep the port intact, for military reasons as well as economic ones. This port is designed for processing thousands of tons of war material every day. It will make for a good staging area for a continued invasion of the USSR if need be.
Fine. I will try not to break anything, Field Marshal.
Yeah, these guys would find Olaf's barn house to be of valuable economic importance, but whatever. Let's deploy. Yeah. in the middle too, so I can adjust these accordingly, I suppose. Damn it. I just want to take these, thanks. The Schneider here. Okay, so I can deploy air forces. Let's level you up with task force, and let's go for evasive maneuvering. I have a sensation I might actually have to defeat some submarine here. Maybe. But not sure really. Oh, I can't level them up like that. Rather do vulnerabilities. Okay. And they can actually move upriver. I have 2 destroyers. Where's the second one? Here. Didn't reveal anything yet. So this is gonna hurt, but I guess at least it might reveal some. Like it costs you, no prestige now? Okay. Need to remove their Overwatch too, and I do want to allow myself the ability to go and do bombing as well here. Okay, so they would still attack under current conditions. I also don't know what's there, but let's take one. One damage on the secondary gun can be repaired. Currently the attack is a 3 and 2. I guess if I had gotten maybe closer that would have been better. Now though, I also need to destroy a lot of the infrastructure.
We are now in control of both ports, Field Marshal Ush.
Splendid. Your next task is to establish control over Arkhangelsk. You must secure the port and the city's railroad station.
It will be done, General Ush. Pardon me, Field Marshal. Can't seem to get used to it.
Don't worry, Pavel. Neither can I.
Okay, I guess that's... That's that. As it is, I... would also land those. And you, and I cannot land the other forces. The thing that I'm a bit afraid of is, well, these guys will gain back some of their strength, which will be unfortunate. Right, and we'll have to capture the airfield now. It shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, so indeed, what needs to happen is this needs to be empty, or at least... Yeah, as far as I'm concerned. Can level them up. What a... Ah, there we are. It's like, where's my Overwatch? Suddenly the losses add up quite a bit. Okay, I... Can kill them. Need to shoot at artillery again too. Because as long as those are alive, there's really nothing I can do. Either way. I have something there too. An artillery, huh? I see. Well... The seaplane at least doesn't cost anything.
The airfield near Cartanina is ours, Field Marshal Ush.
Perfect. Expect aviation to arrive soon.
What? What? But why can they suddenly not attack? Like they have... They show that they have firepower. What? They have ammo. They didn't attack before. They just lost their ability to attack out of nowhere. Same for you. Huh? No. None of my units can move either. Oh, deployment phase. I have to deploy these? But I can't for the moment. Oh. Weird that. Oh, the port is too damaged. That's why I can't deploy them. But this isn't too damaged. Still, I need to damage these tanks before they really trash me. Does get me into a bit of a pickle. What if I do this? 2 and 5? That's also not enough. Yeah, and since I couldn't beat these, there's also nothing we can do with that. That's rather silly. No.
General Talvala, the intelligence reports a British convoy headed for Arkhangelsk. Transport ships and armed escort.
Jumalata, what should we do about them?
Good question. Here's what you'll do. Contact them and demand that they either turn around or peacefully enter a port we control. But if they open fire, they are fair game. And we'll find a proper use for everything their transports have brought.
Fighting the British Royal Navy? Sounds exciting as hell. But surely we could both understand how mad it would be.
About as mad as fighting the biggest land army in the world.
If I get any bright ideas, you'll be the first to know. For now, beta quarters and man all battle stations. Or however they say it in the Navy. Damn those Brits, they refuse to comply with our demands, Field Marshal Ush. Their convoy is headed to Arkhangelsk, and they promise to use force against any interfering fleet.
Sounds like they left us no choice. Destroy the escort and capture the transports, General Talvala.
Really need to start landing here. Funny that they call it allow. Yeah, for example, here, the amount of damage I'm going to do to infrastructure is naturally just always going to be quite high. Just do this. My game just started lagging quite severely here. These also still have torpedoes. No. I should do that. Still can deploy them, I guess, again because the enemy fighter is there. If I attack with all these units first, then this indeed is not so bad now. And I mean, you can't really do a whole lot here for the moment. And I cannot land there, so I would still have to land them like this and give you terrain expert.
General Talvala, fresh reconnaissance data is in. Recently, there was a tank training exercise near Arkhangelsk. Through the actions of the Soviet conscripts, several T-34 tanks ended up disabled. They are currently undergoing repairs in the village of Laya. If you would like to expand the Finnish tank division...
Say no more, we are on it. Thanks for the tip, Iro.
Six turns, eh? I already sustained a lot of damage on the escort ships. Okay, I have to find the second destroyer now. This is not it. Yeah, looks like it won't be hull damage.
We've destroyed the enemy warships, Field Marshal Ush. Their transport is headed to the nearest port under our control. It was a fun escapade, but I hope the British don't make us pay dearly for it.
We shall see. For now, Paavo, you've got something to be proud of. You're the first Finnish commander to have bested the British Navy at sea.
Yeah. That is exactly what's going on right now. Sure. There seems to be something weird going on with this this one hex, because I can't actually attack from that side. Once again, I'm trying to weaken these guys here. This way to prevent unnecessary damage. Okay. Oh, I have to deploy them here. Oh. Fine, fine. Currently at 25% enemy skill, so not actually all that much. Where do I need to get the tanks? Down there. Fair enough. Can't see a whole lot yet. But I believe they shouldn't have any anti-aircraft there anymore. You still have one attack. So let's go for the T-28. would like to get the kill with one of my units. 1, 2, 3, 4, but I cannot get any unit in there. But I guess I'll use the fighter. Next turn I might be able to attack there. I don't think these guys are going to do a whole lot. Problem is that they might have artillery up here too, and then that will be quite difficult. I'll take a little break. Thanks for watching. And I'll see how I'll chop it up in the episodes. I'll be back.